Olá pessoal, eu sou Eduardo da Easy Language, intercâmbio para adultos. Estou aqui em Liverpool, na Inglaterra. Estou participando do programa de imersão na Casa do Professor para conhecer de perto como que é. Tive aulas particulares com meu professor e gostaria de aproveitar essa oportunidade e gravar esse vídeo para vocês conhecerem um pouquinho mais de como que é. Hello, Peter.
Hello, Eduardo.
Would you please explain me a little bit about the experience? How, in your opinion, is the experience for immersion?
Well, my experience is like meeting students, from many parts of the world. They come to live with us for a week or 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and for many students, they never visited England before or Liverpool, so it's a good opportunity for us to show them our city. I was born in Liverpool, so I love Liverpool as a city and the people. It's not a very big city, but there's lots of things to do and see.
Yes.
And so we enjoy actually taking people about the city, showing them. So what we do, we study with the students for a couple of hours, and we try and make the lessons quite interesting actually, because there's a lot of things to do. We talk about vocabulary and grammar and listening and pronunciation. For many students, they learn a lot of grammar actually when they're at home. So they need a lot more experience listening and practicing pronunciation when they come to England, especially listening to local people speaking English. Sometimes it's like, it doesn't sound like this in our classroom at home. So, but after a little while, they get used to the language, the way people speak locally, and they learn a lot, and they have a nice experience. I know it's quite a big thing for people to leave, to come on their own to a foreign country. It's quite a big experience for them.
See a new family.
To see a new family. Yes. And to live in a strange house. So we understand that because we've traveled for many places and we've lived abroad. I've worked abroad on my own. So I always know that feeling of when you go abroad on your own. I always remember that feeling. And so I understand when students come, to try and make them welcome and be their friends, and so treat them like a friend. We don't treat them like, oh, I'm a teacher, you're a student. We just treat them like they're our friends, our guests coming to stay. And also, when we try to help them with English, it's not like a formal English where you have an exam, you have to pass the exam. All we try to do, we try to see which area of English that they need to improve, where they have problems. So we just try and help them. So if they need more listening practice or pronunciation or speaking practice, then we do it like this. Or they need more vocabulary. And so we just try and help them in whatever area that they need to improve. So, and at the same time, to have the experience of traveling to a foreign country and enjoying. I'm sure our country is very different from where they come from. Yes. So the experience is always nice. I always enjoyed that experience of a different culture. I just like the experience of seeing how other people live, and also as long as they're in a nice environment, safe, they're with friends, because after the lessons they can ask me any questions. Don't forget, we have breakfast, we have lunch, we have dinner together.
Yes.
A lot of opportunity to have a conversation and that. So, and they always say at the end of their stay that it's been a very great experience.
Yes, always.
So for anybody going to study, you know, I'm sure they will enjoy it.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot.
Okay, thanks, Eduardo.
Fantastic explanation.
Okay.
Obrigado por assistir o vídeo. Se tiverem mais dúvida, entre em contato conosco. E nos vemos numa próxima. Thanks, Peter.
Bye.